Uh, as I mentioned in my first video, almost every lamp that I get from an estate sale or some type of auction or something, every one of them needs some type of work, repair, to be able to make them, where they're usable. What I do is I take and I try to rework a lamp to where it will not only last a few more years, but will last a few decades and actually be something to be handed down, to our children over time. This is the first time that I've actually captured on video the working on a lamp, showing you the condition of as they were when I got them, and again what I'm going to be doing to it. And over a period of time, I'll be doing videos, and it'll be broken up, into segments until we get to the final, finished product. This very first unit that I'm doing is a vintage Cordey China porcelain urn table lamp. It is very fragile. In fact, I did notice in it whenever I received it that there's one place, and I'll see if I can't get that to show up well enough on video where you'll be able to see it. It actually had a break, and they've done a repair. I'll try to touch that up, kind of make it, as if it never even happened, or we can't see that it happened. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I want to take and make sure that anybody and everybody out there that takes time to look at this, that I'm by far the expert in it. It's just something that I enjoy doing. I have a lot of fun doing it. And if any of you, see what I'm doing, and you see, of an easier way to do it or something I could do better, I want you to take and share that with me. And I'm going to give you my email address. It is patterson@gmail.com. Again, Patterson, Patterson, Lamps, pattersonlamps@gmail.com. Also have a Facebook page, and it's www.facebook.com/PattersonLamps, Pattersonlamps. So again, if you do go on there, I appreciate you taking and hit like if you feel inclined to do so. Again, share with me anything that you may have. Now this lamp here, as I mentioned, this is the third lamp that I've done for this particular person here. You can see the top, is completely off. It's set up for a heart. It's got a silver, and again on the bottom, it's got some metal that has a antique brass finish to it. Very detailed. Got, the pink roses on it. It's also got green leaves, blue and yellow accents. Again, one of the things that's got to be done is not only take it apart and put it back together where it's a good serviceable lamp, but be able to take and make it beautiful. First thing I do is clean it up. And again, I don't know if I can get this in there enough where you can see where the break is right there on this particular unit right there. But again, just try to repair that. Now it came with a fluorescent type bulb. Came with a harp, and I'm going to do away with the harp. We're going to do an Uno shade. And this is the actual lamp. And one of these days I'm going to learn how to recover these things, because it probably was extremely beautiful in its day. But this particular time they did not want to take the time and do that. Now the Uno lamp shade actually sets in there where the bulb is on a shoulder, and it has an anchor down. This I'm going to take and actually color it to match the base with a plastic, spray paint, to be able to take and make this thing made up and match up, as on that lamp as best as I possibly can. I will be putting, of course, new cord on it. The cord that is on there is definitely of a 1940s era, so I'll be replacing that. I will be taking and replacing, like I say, the attachments, for the bulb, where we'll have one that is UIL approved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video for a few minutes because I have to take the bottom off where I can work on the cord area, and then I will come back in just a minute. All right, okay, I have actually removed the felt material. This is actually some of the thinnest felt that I've actually worked with. Again, it's just like shaving it off, again removing it from the base. One of the things that I have noticed is right in this area here, it's extremely sharp edges. That's going to need to have a little bit of work done on it and get this where it potentially would not be a hazard down the road and cause some type of short or electrocution. Now I will, and that's what I'll do real quick here, again, because now I'm going to take this thing completely apart. I'm going to take and start cleaning it up. This actually may be it actually has some markings on it. The best that I could do is determine that it was a Cordey China porcelain, but I'm going to take the markings that are on the very bottom, do a little bit of research on it. Then I'll be able to sit there and start cleaning this whole thing up, getting the lamp cleaned. It's got a tremendous amount of areas there that's going to have to be just real lightly and cleaned. A lot of depth to it. Again, making sure that none of this is being damaged here in this area there. All right, I've got it apart. I've got it to where I can start removing the things that I'm not going to be using and get this thing cleaned up. And I'll probably do a video of what I have to do on the base of this unit. Again, it's got a lot of good weight to it. That's one thing I'm really glad of. But you can sit there and see where it's just been spinning on there for a period of time. And get that cleaned up, get everything removed, the wiring, get the new unit, get it painted so that it'll match the lamp. And again, I'll get back with you and we'll take and tear this thing down, work on it, and put it back together, and we'll do it together as a group. Thank you. Till next time.